It's a foggy evening here in Kiev, Ukraine. And I'm a big fan of the fog. I don't know why. Kind of makes everything a little bit mysterious. And that's especially noticeable in a place like Ukraine or Kiev, which already has a kind of gothic, mysterious feeling going on. Oh, I got some street musicians. So, anyway, you are watching Afterlife Topics and Metaphysics, where we talk about complex, metaphysical, paranormal types of subjects. And on this video, I want to talk about the idea of attachments, Buddhism, and kind of my take on this whole thing, because I've been discussing issues a lot with Buddhists lately, and I do worry sometimes if some of these East religious Orthodox beliefs might interfere a little bit with how we lead our lives in this world. Are all attachments a bad thing? Are some attachments a bad thing? Do attachments make us have to reincarnate? Is there a reincarnation cycle that we could all fall victim to? These are some of the thoughts on my mind lately, and before we delve into this, please go down, hit that subscribe button if you like what you're watching, and it always helps to support this channel. So I don't have too much time on this video, so I have to make this very pithy. Basically, in a nutshell, Buddhist philosophy contends that there is a reincarnation cycle that all of us could fall victim to, and it depends a lot on our attachments. So in the most obvious example, somebody who is obsessed with power, somebody who is in politics, somebody from Washington who their whole life revolves around getting ahead and success in their career. Basically, when they cross over, they're going to be, coming straight back to this planet because that is their priority. Now, on the more extreme level of this, you get people saying that almost anything is an attachment. So even liking food or enjoying the fog in a beautiful city, these are all attachments. So you have to almost become a completely unattached person if you want to avoid reincarnating. So I have a few opinions about this. So I think, like in many religious subjects, the big issue is that complicated concepts are taken out of context and overly simplified. And so we see this in all manner of religions, including Christianity. But we also see it in the Eastern religious perspectives as well. So I think it's completely ridiculous to believe that liking things, enjoying things are attachments that could make you have to reincarnate. I also want to say that in my experiences doing out-of-body work and spirit communication, reincarnation is not a subject that always comes up. In my astral travels, I've not spoken personally to anybody that I've met in any experiences like that who have said that they are reincarnated or that they will reincarnate or anything like this. They are often aware of this plane of existence, but they are not aware of having to. Whoa, that guy's going really fast on that little scooter, unibike, whatever it was. Anyway, you don't hear about this being an issue. So the way the Buddhists present it is that there's this kind of dichotomy of either you find nirvana or you have to reincarnate. So they completely neglect the idea that there's a normal afterlife that we all go to, and we don't have to have only one other option, which is coming back here. So it's a very limited, very linear way of looking at reality. So I certainly don't agree with this. Wow, it's so crowded today. This is the busiest I've yet seen it in this city. There must be an event or something happening. I have no idea. So many people. Maybe there's an opera going on or something. So I definitely don't agree with that, because what this could do is it could lead to this sort of condition I see where people begin shaming themselves and shaming other people for having what they see as attachments. So almost anything you enjoy, almost anything you love, could be argued as an attachment, and based upon this skewed philosophy, they could argue that it could make you have to reincarnate. In reality, this seems like a massive exaggeration. So I think what's really going on, I think what the Buddha was trying to say was that reincarnation is a possibility, which it is, and people who are obsessed with material gain, power, wealth, and they have no sort of balance with, loving other people, helping other people, being of service to other people. In other words, people who are selfish, people who are just obsessed with this world, people who don't have love of other people but have love of the things in this world, very greedy people. And we've all dealt with people like this in life. I was living in Hollywood, California for a while. I mean, I know this all too well. These people will basically go to the vibrational condition they are most attracted to, and this is typically the coming back here. So the people, the politicians, the very greedy people, what happens is that, or even the people obsessed with angers or resentments or guilts or holding grudges, when you pass away, you vibrationally match to the condition that best suits you. Here's the Opera House, by the way. So you vibrationally match to the condition that you are most compatible with. And so as a result, people who are like that, they may automatically reincarnate. So it really is an issue. It is something that could happen, but it's not going to happen because you like chocolate. It's not going to happen because you're a big fan of the opera, and that you have to somehow relinquish these, quote, attachments to be able to have a successful afterlife. This is a kind of paranoia, and I see it just eating people alive. So liberate yourself from that, okay? You can love things, enjoy things, pursue things, have hobbies, and yes, love things in the world, and all of that is actually great, especially if you can do it in a healthy way where you are not obsessive or anything like that, and you're expressing yourself and being creative. That's great. It's not going to trap you into a reincarnation cycle, and I really hope more people realize this. Well, I think that's it for this video. Head to afterlifetopics.com. There's more info there. Books like Understanding Life After Death, or sign up as a patron down below. Really helps me out. I'll see you guys in the next video.